Isn't that a great goat? That's a real goat. Why do anyone in here have goats in their house? Oh, what's your goat's name? Oh, they do that. Yeah, they've proven that they do that. So one day there's these two young men running across this field. Your goats are tired? So you're laughing at things that really aren't funny, right? So these two young men are running across this field, and they find this hole. They go, dude, come here, look at this hole. That's a really deep hole. Of course, they're young men, so they're looking all over for what? Something or someone to throw in this hole. You know, a rock or a piano or something. So they find this rock. And they're listening. Nothing. That's a really deep hole. So we keep listening, and we gotta find something bigger. They look all over, and they find this big log. They roll it, get over here, they listen, nothing. That's a really deep hole. All of a sudden, from behind them, running as fast as it can, comes a goat. You know how fast goats can run? Not very fast, really. But as fast as this little goaty feet could take it. And it ran, dove down the hole. Yeah. And now they're like, that was a goat. They have babies. And now they're kind of excited. They're like, maybe we'll hear something. So they're waiting for a bat. But nothing, they never hear anything. What the heck? That's a deep hole. And from over here comes this farmer running full speed. You know how fast farmers can run? Pretty fast. He runs up, you can tell it was a farmer because he had on a farmer hat. Actually said farmer on it. I'm a farmer. And he runs up and he's trying to catch his breath. Okay, excuse me, young man. Have you seen a goat running around here? They go, actually, we just saw a goat dive down that hole. And the farmer goes, that couldn't have been my goat. My goat's tied to a log that was sort of... There was a... It didn't really happen. It's just pretend. But why do I tell you that story? To wake you up. Now that I have your attention. I was teaching seminary one day. And before I went to class, I went and visited my friend the goat. And I borrowed from him a Tupperware container. I provided the Tupperware. Full of goat droppings. And I took it to class, and I said to class, these are goat droppings. One girl said, oh, where'd you get those? And I said, from a goat. They have babies, and they make goat droppings. And they run not that fast. So I walked around, I showed him, I took the lid off, okay, to maintain freshness, and I said, now, if I raise a hand, how many of you would never eat goat droppings? And they all raised their hands, except for one boy. Probably the boy. I think his name was Andrew, actually. Just kidding. Hey, strong enough to eat goat droppings, right? It's a manly thing. So, all these people said that they would not eat goat droppings. I said, what about for $100? A couple hands went down. How about $1,000? A couple more hands went down. How about $1 million? 3 young ladies still have their hands up. They wouldn't even do it, even for $1 million. What time is it? Okay. We started a little late. I'm going to go a little over. Is that okay? We started a little late? Yeah. Okay. So even for $1 million, she says no. Okay, come here. Her name was Michelle. I had Michelle come down. And Michelle, I said, $1 million? So I sat the cup down. I said, okay, Michelle. I pulled out my wallet and I said, I had $1 million bill. I said, okay, Michelle. I pulled out a $50 bill that looked a lot like this, but was worth a lot more. I said, "Will you do it for $50? She goes, "No." "How about $100? "No." "How about $150? "No." See what's happening? And every time I pulled out another 50, she got slower and slower to answer me. She's becoming, starts with M, rhymes with movable. She's becoming movable. I'm moving her. I'm distracted. I'm the boisterous wind. She's looking away. And I get up to $200, and I pull out a cup of water. I said, "I'll tell you what, cup of water," and I took a spoon. I put a spoonful in. I said, "All you have to do is drink this, and I'll throw in another $50. So now there's $250 in real money. Okay, I just printed it that morning. It's a special machine. It's great. So I have this money. Guess what she says? Keep in mind, the class is going nuts because they're seeing money, real money, and they'd love to see, well, someone else see this stuff. So guess what she says? She says, "Okay." Yeah. So I said, "Okay, Michelle, awesome. I'm pretty excited about this." I hand her the cup. She's just shaking like this. Sloshing all over. Getting on my shoes. I was really angry with her. So she's holding it, shaking, and I turn away from her just for a minute until the class says, "Settle down." And out of the corner of my eye, I see this cup go into her mouth. Now keep in mind, I never meant for anyone to eat gold drops. I'm a really nice person. I'm shiny. And the worst part is, I am being paid by the church to do this. Well, I'm cornering, I see it go up, and I remember it all happened in slow motion. I turned and I said, "No." And I reached over and I grabbed the cup and I yanked it and I go, "What are you doing with this little goat poop?" And I go, "Yeah, what are you..." She kind of yells at me like I'm insane, which maybe I am, but then I tell her to go sit down and get in a discussion. It's about Deuteronomy 7, how the world distracts us. It can distract us. Well, if you associate with your Canaanites, you'll end up marrying the Canaanites. And anyway, things were very different back then for the Israelites, obviously. But that was the lesson. It was all about money. And I said, "Michelle, what did you need $250 for?" And she said, "Brother Horton, it had nothing to do with the money." "What? What do you mean?" She says, "I was only going to eat it because all of my friends," notice the word friends, "were yelling at me to do it." Scary, huh? Here's a girl that had her hand up. She said, "I would never do that." There's things you have said that about. I would never break the law of chastity. I would never break the word of wisdom. If I can get a girl to fold under the pressure that easily, I mean, I'm a seminary teacher. I've got 38 years of experience on this life, on this planet. Think what Satan has. Unlimited resources, unlimited knowledge. Well, to a certain extent. He has a lot of power. You must remain steadfast. The next day, a girl came to class, I did the same thing. She comes up to the front, said she would do it for $1 million. I kept laying down money. She said no, all the way up to $3,500 in cash. She said no. Now, if she can do that, then you can do that. And you probably already are doing that. The point is, never let someone else rule your kingdom. I took absolute control of her kingdom. With $250 and a glass of lukewarm water. Of course, a bunch of screaming teenagers. For friends. Elder Robert E. Hale said that a friend is someone that makes it easier to live the gospel. Those are the kind of friends you want. Now, here, or anywhere, that doesn't have to be a member of the church. Someone that makes it easier to follow the Savior.